It's called credit rebuilding. If you're doing credit repair, there's a problem. Against federal law, the Fair Credit Reporting Act says you have to be nonprofit, a nonprofit organization. You're supposed to be registered in the Attorney General's office. You're not allowed to collect money up front. And these people are going, yeah, 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 yeah. Don't worry, most of it's going to come back anyway. You're tricking the credit bureau. They didn't put it there in the first place. You're tricking the credit bureau that's storing information from your creditor. Do you understand something? I'm Ray Reynolds, the Godfather of Credit. They gave me the nickname in KNX Radio. So Ryan, get it right, okay? I didn't name myself. They named me because I've basically what? 50 years helping people, old school, new school, and future school. I studied the law every day since I was a kid, and I do it every day today. So we have choices. Choices are very simple. We're going to talk about personal credit and corporate credit and all these pieces. We have to understand how it works. Now, if you allow me, I'll get you to millionaire status. All right, bottom line is very simple. You should get 8 figures, 10 figures, and more. So you got to realize how to play this game and win, and that's what it is, playing the game. Now, in the beginning, I got to tell you, this is educational content only, not legal advice, okay? I don't want to be here to be your CPA attorney, all right? Not tax or financial advice, and results may vary. There's my disclaimer. It's kind of medication like on TV. You watch the commercial, this is going to solve your problem, and they have these other disclaimers. What's the bottom line? Today, I'd love you to have your tablet and pen in front of you. I want you to have some stickies in front of you too, stickies. See, the problem we have today is very simple about basic credit. Let's understand something. When I set up the system, and I'll say I set it up, training Ken Yarborough in the late 70s. That's very simple. I was the consultant for DRW, and that's what it is. So I came up with the oldest credit card. Let's understand. All right, the credit bureaus were started based on inquiry. See, no one's teaching the rules and tools, how it works. It's all yada, 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 crappa. That's what happens all the time. So understand, set up the credit system because I'm behind the scenes training Ken Yarborough. What do? Oldest card. The oldest card is history. That's how it works. And understand, I set up the rules of 29%, and that's what it is. So between 25 and 29%. If you take a credit card to 30%, it's in the yellow. If 50%, it's in the red. So what I want you to take your personal cards and put stickies in the back of the card. Stickies. It's very simple. We have to understand how to play the game to win. It's a game. All right, I've written over 67 books to help people all the time. So what do we get to do? That's what we're basically asking some questions here. Hey, Mindy, how you doing today? The blueprint of success, okay? You see Mindy and all the people coming up. It's very simple. We have the ability to change our lives if we want to. Do you want to get 8 figures to a 10th of figures to $1 million+ dollars? Do you want to get more than $1 million? See, as we look at this process, like someone put here, see it, believe it, go get it. You've been watching me for years. See it, believe it, go get it. See, for me, whatever I see, I believe it, I go get it because I pray over it as well. But what happens is rules and tools. I've been teaching rules and tools for 50 years. I'm online Monday through Friday, twice a day, and 6 classes on Saturday for free. 50 years. This is my 50th year, by the way. So for 50 years, helping people, trying to get them past go. A lot of people take all the goodies I've out there and just like they kind of copy things as well. That's okay. I'm the original coach. I'm teaching the coaches at Carlson Chiefs, Dave Delgado, and Russ Dalby years ago. So I'm in training the coaches. Okay. See, the 8 figures is what we have to think about. You never break that because what happens, you get stuck. I think the problem, your biggest mistake is you don't basically set up structure. I think you do what's called a half blankety blank job. That's just my opinion. This is my card here. This is $50,000. You will never get a $50,000 on a credit card if you're paying all your credit cards on a monthly basis. That's called hooey. I watch Ryan tell people that it's a bunch of hooey. Then I watch him say, hey, look what I did. Look what I did. No. Let's understand something flat out. If you do what I tell you to do, your credit score will go up by itself. That's what it does, by itself. So we have the choice to play the game to win if we want to win the game. To me, it's always been a game, and that's what it is. So guess what we do? Now, basically in 1981, all right, I got to do one thing, and I've been in the martial arts since I was 4 years old. I was a janitor. She always born in a taxi, very simple. And she basically put me in a trash can. I got to be with Mrs. Hope, She Devil from Hell. And what did she do? She dropped me off around the time. So I was 3.5 years old, running in the streets. Didn't care. So what do we get to do? Let's understand, every one of you today, I want you to listen very carefully. Stickies, tablet, pen, and we go through the process. We're going to develop a blueprint. We're going to repackage you. House, car, all the things you do. I'm sorry, I'm going to say you do them wrong. I'm going to show you how to do it right in my way, okay? Now, listening to me is very simple. I created the winning the game of business, and that's what it was in 1976. The next thing is I wanted to do certain types of businesses, and I was in all kinds of different things, making money. But I realized as a young age, I did not want to bring the pain home. I never had a home. So that was just me. So in 1881, I broke the record for the highest kick on planet Earth, by the way, and fastest kick. And that was fun. Martial arts since I was 4. As we played this game. But I like goodies. You see, for me, every goodie I ever got is basically something through a division process. Financing it. How do I finance the American dream? We get to play the game to win. All right. So the bottom line is basically as we set this up and as we go through this process, let's understand something. So our new streaming process and platforms here is a Ray Reynolds Blueprint Live. That's what it is. If you have questions about your personal credit, please ask. All right. If your score sucks, tell me what it is. Tell me how bad your score is, and I'll show you utilization. I'll show you the process we have. It's because of the up and down show. All right, every credit report has a graph, the way we designed it years ago. So as we do this process, okay. Hey, Black King folk, how you doing today? I know those t-shirts are great. They're on their way as well. Fantastic. I appreciate that. He created some t-shirts for me. Ray Reynolds, the what? All right, what did it say? It said what? We're going to set up the Puppet Master Club. I set that up 47 years ago, by the way. The Puppet Master Club is people who get to that 8 to 10 figures, if not above. Actually, in the Puppet Master Club, you usually have $5 million of credit and $5 million of business, and that's what it is. So today, it's like anything we want. Let's think today. If we look at the husband and wife situation, you got married, fantastic. But the problem with getting married, it's great, but there's a tax penalty. Then the next thing is you bought a house. When you bought your house, there's a problem. You did escrow, close, homestead, trust. The difference is you didn't do homestead or a trust. You see, the sad thing we have today is very simple. When a husband starts a business, he steals from the family. He brings the pain home. All right, the wife's wondering if he's going to make it work. All right, unfortunately, 60% of marriages have stress. 47% because they started a business. And they're basically what's going to happen, this or that. So today, it's like anything else today. So let's talk about your credit score. Okay, what is your credit score today? Okay, what do you have looked at? Now, if you look at Credit Karma, I'm sorry, I don't like them. They have no phone number to help you. No phone number to help you at all. So what happens is very simple. Credit Karma has been indicted 6 times. There's no phone number to help you. You might want to try what's called Analytical 750. Analytical 750 because why they have all the reports and they actually call you and hold your hand, but it's up to you. It's also in the link tree for you to understand how to play this game. So if we're going to basically understand something today, let's focus on you, family, and the organization. Let's type a corporation. Let's write this and let's understand LLC. I'll say LLC and people go, what? LLC. Come on, let's say it. Come on, every one of you. All right, we got a score of 540. So here we got his credit score is 540, okay? So that's we do this as well, okay? As we stream. So guess what it is? Now, understand, info@rrfs.com. So write it down. So it's an email in case you want to get hold of us as well. info@rrfss, okay? Okay? It's LLC. So rrfsllc.com. So get the email down. Get the phone number down for the office as well, 800-254-9506. See, I have a team of people that help you rebuild your credit. Here's a gentleman at 540. Now, what would happen? Let's understand. Back in the 70s and 80s, when I helped credit the system, our situation was simple. Here's a husband and wife getting into an escrow. Back in the 70s and 80s, you got into an escrow. You put money in escrow. If you didn't come through the escrow, they took your money. They took your deposit. So what's the problem back then? Simple. Your lack of knowledge is the same problem they had then as well as now. The lack of knowledge. What does this mean? See, when you go through that house process, back then we had 2 problems. I had to create gifted money. That's what I did. It was my idea, gifted money. And then the next thing was basically rapid rescore. You have a score of 540. Okay. If you were in a rapid rescore today, let's understand something. Your score is a 540 probably because of utilization. So let's understand. I wish I knew your name because I don't know your name. It just says basically MH. Okay. So let's understand. We have a 540 score. What is your name? Tell me your name. Please tell me your name. Are you Bill, George, Susie, or Manny, Mo, or Jack? So understand. So what do we have to realize? If you're in a rapid rescore, that's the first thing to think about. If I'm in a rapid rescore, and I look at it from years ago when I set up for the mortgage companies, what did it do? It pushed the score up. It allows somebody in an escrow to reduce their debt to ratio. See, back then, even now, they don't tell you what it needs to be done, and you get into in an escrow? So the sad thing is back then, if they're going to lose their deposit. Rapid rescore back then, rapid refresh, blocked the crap, allowed us to readjust what? The interest rate. You can get the best interest rate because of your deposit and what's going into the process of score. Credit reports were started because of inquiry. That's what it started. If you ever look at Mike Lewis, how he got started in the first place, they're basically the history behind it. Now, I got to help witness protection a long time ago. That's where I met Ken Yarborough. And then I helped TRW. But again, what do we look at? The 540 scored today, okay? Your name is Julio. Okay, Julio, let's understand something. What we're going to look at is this. Julio, if I got to analyze your credit today, if you allow me to do that or put you in a rapid rescore, what would that do? First of all, you would block all your crappy credit if you have crap. You got two choices on credit reports. You got crappy credit, okay, you got to block it. Or you got debt to ratio problems. There's only two things happen. Anybody can make their score go up in 90 days. In 90 days, it's not hard to do. So when you see these circus clowns with these things in the back screen, look at me, what I did, BS. If you're in a rapid rescore, Julio, it's very simple. Well, that would block your crap if you have crap credit. Rapid push you up. Now, why I want your score to go up? Because I need you to get more credit. Can't solve the problem. See, you don't realize you have to get more credit to reduce your debt to ratio. In other words, unless you have money in the bank, my credit card, what, 90%? No, 29%. So let's understand, a 29% is going to be green. So I designed it. All right, 25 to 20%. Now, I don't want you to jack up your cards and be screwed up. No, I want you to have safety. But you didn't plan the problem. And that's what happens when you lost your job and kind of screwed up things. So, Julia, the main thing today is a rapid rescore would put in place. It would push your score up and away. All right. Now, if we need to take care of the debt to ratio problem, there's two ways. Pay down a debt, okay, and increase the limit. It's simple. Pay it down or increase the limit. It's all you get to do. So let's say I have a credit card at $10,000 and it's jacked up. I got to get it down to 29%. If I don't do that, I'm screwed up. If I need credit to do this, I'll show you to do that too. You see, one of the things you have to understand something. Every Saturday for 50 years, I do 6 classes every Saturday for free. I help everybody. That's the ultimate goal. So if we do this correctly, so Julio would call 800-254-9506 and say, Ray Reynolds said I should be in a rapid rescore. You'd offer and talk about rapid rescore for you. You talk to a specialist. If you had to get a debt to ratio problem, I might have to use you some credit to reduce your debt to ratio. Your score at a 540 could be at 750 in 90 days. So when you watch these circus clowns out there, see what I didn't know, you didn't do anything. Debt to ratio is what our problem is, or we have bad credit. Now, you might have to negotiate a debt or two if you had collection accounts. Collections suck. Now, understand something. You might want to copy the Fair Debt Practices Act, okay? Oh, sorry, I stutter once in a while. This is what happens with me. You see, I got a couple of problems. Number one, my IQ is off the chart. I write with both hands talk at the same time, and I rhyme all the time, and I stutter. All right, once in a while, okay? So understand. The Fair Debt Collections Practices Act. That's a way you can understand how it works to be done. It's in the link tree. I give it for free. Free. See, you got to understand how your credit's built and how it gets controlled. There's only 5 things to do anyway. The rest is a bunch of hooey. These circus clowns taking your money and ripping you off is crazy. Credit repair is against federal law, as I said before. But again, every Lamborghini, every Ferrari ever bought, and every helicopter, even yacht, what I bought through a division. So we're going to learn about division process. We're going to talk about that today. See, the reality is never bring the pain home. The goal is stop bringing the pain home, never bring the pain home. So, Julia, I'd like to help you if you allow me to. All you have to do is get to know me. I'll get to know you as well. And that's the goal. See, if we get to know each other, I get to help you. The motto in our organization, or mine for 50 years, is make a friend, make a buck. I don't want to take your money till you get to know me. You've been ripped off by friends and family. All right, you've lost money every way you turn around because someone's taken advantage of you. So again, accomplishing goals. All right, I want you to see it, believe it, go get it. That's what works for me. Okay? My life is very simple. All right, I've been hell and back, and what do? Simple. I take care of my family. I take care of my family. I created my first $1 million. I was a kid. I invented Car Finder. So guess what we get to do? So it's like when you buy that house today, please protect yourself. Please protect yourself. So the goal is very simple as we play this game. All right. I added one of my daughters to my rapid refresh. Fantastic. All right, John, it's on your daughter for rapid rescore. That's okay. Do not add your cards to your kids. Do not do that. Do not listen to Ryan, please. I've asked him dozens of times. He's like to remove that. He says get a parent's card and put 10,000 or 10,000 card on the parent. Put a $100 limit to the kid. Now let's look at the Fair Lending Act. Okay, the card is now older than the kid. Okay, it doesn't matter how you control it. If they jack up the card, it could actually jack up the kid and ruin their credit, even if they had a limit of $100 to use. Understand? The logic and this dumbness of this, they think, well, a $100 card authorized user for the kid, that's the only thing that's going to hurt them. No. The authorized user is on your 10,000, and what happens with your 10,000? They use $100. That's okay, but if you jack it up, they screw up the kid's credit. So no. The card cannot be older than the child. This is the dumbest thing I've watched in my life. I asked him to take that video off. No, I don't want to take it off. But what do? Our ability is to basically understand something. Okay. So as we do this, so guess what? Welcome people. Plus, what do we get to do? The Ray Reynolds blueprint. What? Live. So we're on now. I want you to understand. I want you to create a blueprint. I want you to be on my classes on Saturday because I'm going to give you a full blueprint step by for you to help. If you need help, it's info@rrfsllc.com. You can email us. From there, 800-254-9506. Talk to a specialist. Get past this process. So understand something. We have the ability to change our lives, okay, as we do these things. So utilization is my problem. One late in 15 years. Okay, I understand something. Victor, I want you to focus on one thing right now. All right. I help set up the system. I'm not just one of these yo-yos going, you do this, like, stop. It's a bunch of crap. All right. One of the reasons I didn't even like TikTok or social media is it's like a circus clowns, but you need real help. So here we go. Utilization. Your choice is you have to pay them down. Write it down. You have to get them to 29% or below. Okay. 29% or below. It's green. Okay. Next thing is from there, if you can't pay them down because you don't have the money in the bank, then we call the creditor. Let's understand. If I call Chase today, they'll increase my limit in no inquiry or soft inquiry. It doesn't hurt me. If I go out the line for Capital One allows me on the dashboard to readjust projections and income, and I can ask for them to increase my limit. But again, they only do this if you're 60, 70%. At 100%, forget it. You got to pay it down. I might have to position you for a loan and basically reduce the debt or another card, maybe a balance transfer card. But again, let's start with Victor here. If Victor does what I tell him to do, the score is going to jump up. Now, I want you to do things for free and do not pay these circus clowns going blah, blah, blah. Now, every one of you, listen very carefully. Okay. I'd like you to write down a procedure. Is that okay? Please write it down. Now, I'd like you to have your utility bills, your credit cards. I'd like them to be automatic payment. I'd like it to be paperless. So what do we get to do? See, you're on a national mailing list. They're selling you information by the second of the day. 888-567-8688. You're off the mailing list. See, Victor, your whole goal is to repackage your life. You tried. I'm sorry. You're missing pieces. Every one of you are missing pieces. I'm lucky. God gave me all the pieces. Okay, how do I know that? I created my first billion at 21. 2.6 billion, 26. I'm the most verified person in front of you on this planet. Second largest registered agent in the world. No, I'm number one, by the way. Second largest advertiser in California, 32 years. But again, what do? All right, rags to riches. Me, I got born in a taxi. No one give a damn. We got a sad story to tell. Everybody does. So, Victor, I want you to understand that late payment, we don't care about it. We're going to get past it. I understand any late payment. All I need is 4 payments on time. And I'll push it aside. That's all I have to do, push it aside. And that's what you get to do. So again, you added my daughter. Now, be careful, please, John. Okay, as we do this. Our goal is to connect the dots. Connecting the dots is the key thing to all of this. So again, what do we have over here? Let's understand something. As we play this game, please do what I ask you to do. Because what's going to happen is I guarantee in writing to anybody, I'll get to the millionaire status. I'll guarantee it. Okay, simple. The difference is I'm going to give you all the rules and tools. And we used to always call them Ray's Rules and Tools. All right, this is basically the Ray Reynolds blueprint. All right, live. It's simple. All right, Ray Reynolds blueprint live. This is what it is. That's what we want to do. We want to help everybody get to the past go. I think you're stuck. I think that sucks. Now, it's very simple as we do this, okay? All right, all right. Basically, what's going to happen is very simple. Now, understand something. I want you to think about Dave Ramsey for a second. The reason I want you to think about him, he wants to keep you poor. He wants you to keep you poor. Sorry. It's like my ex-father-in-law. It's amazing. My ex-father's Dr. Robert Soldi's LA School Board. Okay. All right. And Bob's a great guy. Fantastic years ago. And he passed, he's in another side, another place. It's a better place now than this. Okay. He pays off his house in Whittier, California. Okay. Very simple. All right. What do we do? Very simple. So what happens? Very simple. So Bob pays off his house. Okay. The next year, he's got to pay $60,000 in tax because he says, I listened to Dave Ramsey. I'm sorry. I think Dave Ramsey's lied his whole life. I can prove that he's actually financing things and he tells you to be broke. If you want to be broke, listen to his silly stuff. It takes credit to finance the dream. It takes credit to reduce your debt to racial, but you have to balance your debt. But it's up to you as well. What Bob did is basically he had to pay $60,000 in taxes. I said, Bob, your problem is you got rid of your recycled money, the recycled money. So what we need to do is understand. Okay, Ray is just, okay, they're basically doing something. Why are they doing this? I'm trying to read it. Okay, it's way over here. Okay, let me turn my head way over here. All right, Ray, just for her to be more responsible now, this is surely help her going forward. Well, the rapid rescore is going to help her push the score up, but understand, I need you to give your daughter the book, Starting Out Right. I want you to download that today. Okay. My son's going to hand me a copy of that right now because I don't have one here at the table. Okay. As a sample, Starting Out Right. I want you to all get the book. Understand something flat out. In the link tree, all right, this book is $25 normally to everybody, but for you, it's free. You download the book. So you want your daughter to be great. Fantastic. I have 5 beautiful daughters and a boy. I have 6 kids. So understand something. I've trained every one of my children, and they all have 800 plus scores. 800. They're disciplined. They're disciplined. So what happens is your daughter needs the book called Starting Out Right. Okay? It's very simple. I want you to get a copy today too. It's complimentary from the Ray Reynolds Blueprint Show. Very simple. So here we go. Ray Reynolds Starting Out Right. This is going to give you the rules and tools you should have learned in school a long time ago. Every one of you. Unfortunately, they didn't teach you what I'm trying to teach you today. All right? Because I wrote rules and tools and through the years set up the system behind the scenes anyway. So this book is for all of you today. It's in the link tree. So let's understand something. So the daughter has to understand credit and finance, and you got to make sure you rebalance your debt. Let's understand something. All cards fluctuate but 2. Let's write it down. Let's understand. Every one of you have the ability to change your life. Okay? As we have this problem. So we have applesauce here. Okay? That's what I think it says small. Okay? Apple something. Okay? You have questions as well. Well, let's get to all the questions. So what do? Our choice is to understand. All cards fluctuate but 2. The reason I want someone to have an American Express Gold or Platinum cards is because they don't fluctuate. What happens? They're limited up to $100,000. But again, that's safety. You see, what happens with every man and woman, they get married and they get stuck in that job they hate. And then what do? They listen to Dave Ramsey that's broke. Okay, they're broke because of him. They have no way to get out. Bob paid $60,000 in tax. I said you gave away your recyclable money. You understand what this means? Your house payment gives you basically your tax return, gives you money back. Because, it's like the grants of the world, the circus clowns. It's the grants of clown as far as I'm concerned. What do? Don't buy a house. I want you to understand a house. If you have a rent payment, lease payment, whatever, or you can't write it off on your taxes, you don't get nothing back. If I have a house payment, I'm paying the same thing with warranties and everything else. And what do? I get my money back on my tax return. Like I told Bob, it's very simple. You gave away your recyclable money. I said, now put a loan on your house. I told him to put a loan on his house. The next year, he owed no tax. Then I want you to do an amortization of tax return. Go back 3 years. Back 3 years. And that's what I had him do as we did this as well. So when do you say all cards fluctuate? You're talking about the interest rate. No, understand. It's not just interest rate. I don't care about interest rate when it comes to corporate credit. So understand that. What I care about is your cards. I don't give a damn about interest rate in the beginning. What I care about is you getting your act together. Understand how to play. So understand, utilization is not interest rate. It's what they use as a balance. So let's understand. Let's use some basics, okay? You have $1,000 card, $1,000. The most you can charge on that card is $290. See, your problem is you didn't realize that that's green. All right, you charge $300, that's yellow. All right, you charge $400 on that 1,000 card, that's friggin' red. See, I set up the system. It's very simple to understand. So it's not an interest rate. I don't give a damn about that in the beginning. Sorry, I don't care. What I care about is you learning how to play the rules and tools. All cards fluctuate of utilization. I created the 29% in green, 30 is yellow, 50 is red. So look at your balance, look at your credit. What is the limit of the card? Gold and platinum cards do not fluctuate. Why? They don't have utilization problems. That's my emergency. If I got you the venture card today, $50,000, no problem. If I got you the $10,000 Citibank or something, and the two American Express cards, what is it going to do? That's $100,000 of credit. Now, why would I want you to have that? You have a family. You have a family. You have a husband, a wife, or kids. You have a dog, cat, and a fish. I don't understand. If you don't have a plan for the safety of what happens, oh, blankety day. See, I'm a person that plans the problem. You plan the problem. You lost your job. Okay, what do? You panic. Every man panics when they lose their job. They do it mentally inside. Okay, they try to stay tough. All right, but then the problem is, and they tell the wife all the bad stuff. And then they dim her light. They dim her light, just like ridiculous. No man should ever, all right, say bad things to a woman. Should never actually tell her what's going on. I'm sorry. You keep the crap to yourself. Men have to keep the secret. Shut up. A woman is a tape recorder. So what do? You bite your tongue and live longer. You have to understand, if you're going to be the man of the house, the man of the family, everything else, what you get to do as we play this game, we get to win. Okay? So as you do this as well. So as you qualify as an expert, all right, what's troubling you isn't on your mind, it's mental. Well, what do? You see it, believe it, go get it. And that's to go to think about. What do? So again, gentlemen, I'm sorry to say, the reason marriages 60% are stressful is because of you are giving your crap to your wife. Okay, I'm sorry. Shut up. Bite your tongue, love longer. What does that mean? If you lost your job today, you got to figure out you have safety. If you had gold, platinums, and cards, you'd have $100,000 of safety. Understand? 100,000. You're trying to get through blankety blank day, week, month, or year. That's what you're trying to get through. So the goal is to bite your tongue and up. But again, now eventually, yes, you want to share it with her in a nice way. But unfortunately, all right, women are tape recorders, and they play it back to you all the time. Your wife is your queen. She's the one that loves you and takes care of you. That's nurturing. That's your peace. You don't lose your peace and give her the loss of your peace to her. That's just my opinion. One of my books that we're editing right now is called Bite Your Tongue, Love Longer. We play the game to win. So again, what do we do here? So when you say fluctuation, like I said, it's based on utilization, based on the percentage of the card. All right. So he's talking about the impact on his credit score. Yes, he is. Because when he uses past 30%, it's yellow, hell, it's red, and 50%. His score dropped. It dropped. See, you control that graph that's on the credit bureaus. You control the graph all the time. That's how it works.
I have a question.
You have a question. What's your question?
What is the importance of an SS5 form?
SS5. Okay. Well, the problem is the people here it's terrible. The SS5, you have a problem. Okay. Nobody listening to me has any freaking idea what an SS5 is unless I tell it to them. It's ridiculous. I think the world never learned how to play the game and win. And what happens is they don't listen and learn to the right people. They watch circus clowns. Okay. So understand something. The SS5 is basically something you have to understand and master it. The IRS has that form online. They're in their file cabinet. Your SS5 is in their file cabinet right there. SS5 right there. See, this is what controls, all right, getting the SSN. And this is what controls the 1040 tax return. So as you do this, understand the 1040 tax return is what you pay tax. And if you don't recycle your money, there's your problem. The biggest problem is very simple. You have to recycle your money. I mean, the problem, you pay tax. I don't want to pay tax, but I have to pay tax. So I'm going to pay as much tax as I have to. You pay tax, more tax you have to because you don't know what you're doing. I'm sorry, amateur hour's over. You're here now at the Ray Reynolds Blueprint Live. All right, the Ray Reynolds Blueprint Live. You're going to get the truth, not the BS. No more circus clowns. Simple. So we have our 1040 tax return today. All right, you got a paycheck. Your paycheck is taxed. You get the damn leftover. That sucks. You get a tax return. What did you do? If you don't have a house payment, you can't recycle your money to get money back. The only way to get money back on a tax return is having a house payment, recycling the income. So the SS5 connects SSN and 1040. They track us up to 35 million apiece. Your bottom line is because of you. The lack of knowledge is our dumbness. I'm sorry to say it's true. So if you don't understand how to build your life the right way, this sucks. I want you to understand something today. I want you to say something. You ready? All right. Always good. Thank you, Jesus. Say it. Come on. See, I've been in 2 comas. I died and 1 came back. I've been shot 3 times. I've been knifed 6 times, and I fight through the pain. I don't give a damn I was born in a taxi. All that did is piss me off. It made me more what? Get out of hell? That was my goal. Get out of hell. Get out of hell. So as we do this, let's understand something. I'm sorry. Your lack of knowledge is your problem. You are the problem. You are the problem. It's you. The whole damn time it's been you. What does that mean? Everybody has to understand how credit works. How do you rebuild it? How do you structure it? How do you pay it down? What's on my credit score? I said it the damn system. I understand it better than anybody, but it's a choice. Always good. Thank you, Jesus. That's how it is. It is God, family, money. It's always been God, family, money. So understand something. God, family, money. What does this mean? I have to focus on one thing. I have to believe in something. I mean, when you don't have a mommy and a daddy, what the hell do you do? What do you do besides eat out of a trash can and be homeless? It sucked. Every time they turn around, where's Ray? Where's Ray? He's at the library. Yeah, I'm studying. I'm researching. I wanted to know how to get out of hell. The only way to do that is knowledge. Knowledge is power, and most people are full of crap. The circus clowns on TikTok and social media, blah, blah, blah. So what do? Always good. Always good. See, you have to fight through the pain. You have to fight through the pain. You have no choice. No excuses at all. Let's understand something. When I wrote, Jesus is not a drive-through. Simple. He's not. I got a website with that. Jesus is not a drive-through. People act like he is. It's ridiculous. Let's drive to church. Jesus. I remember Ernest Ainsley as a kid. He'll come out. Then whack him in the head. He'll. Did that solve problems? He knocked him over. It's a bunch of crap. Okay, it's crap. I don't like crap. Being a Christian is a way of life, not a moment in time. What did I say? See, I live this way. My 6 daughters live this way. My 5 daughters, my boy. We live this way. We pray in the morning. We pray at night. We read the Bible every day. But we understand Jesus is not a drive-through. Being a Christian is a way of life, not a moment in time. It's God, family, money. Write it down. God, family, money. It's what it is. It always has been that. If you actually repackage yourself and understand how to play the game, you're going to win. But the problem is you keep wanting God to open doors. How's he going to open doors and you sit there going, that's about it. Your reruns suck. Same thing you did yesterday, the day before, and that's what it is. Sorry, I'm saying it sucks. So we got choices. Choices are up to you. Tap the live, share the live, and subscribe and tap the button in the corner. All right, literally on the left-hand side, you'll see a little yellow light. Tap it. Let my specialist call you back now. DM us, but it's up to you. You see, when I was told I'm a piece of what, it sucked. It hurt my feelings. It pissed me off. I got motivated. Everything I've ever done in my life, I do the best of the best. Breaking the world record, all right, for the highest kick in 81. Simple, all right? I was in a coma at 7. In a coma. What the blank? And then I get to walk again. That was a gift. That was a dream. So as we're talking about credit, you got to understand something. You can try to block me. Good luck with that. Oh, I don't know what that means. Alexandra, I just asked some questions for you. Ask a question. Okay, I don't want to block anybody. I want to answer their questions. Huh? Well, that's okay. Let her make fun, because the reality is when she looks in the mirror, the funniest thing she sees is herself. That's what it is. I mean, look in the mirror today, the funniest thing you see is you, because you just made a fool of yourself. That's funny. I'm laughing at you. You're not laughing at me. I'm laughing at you. See, the crap is crap. I mean, when Robin and I did things together years ago, I met him at the Laugh Stop. This is Robin Williams, by the way. I incorporated many things for him years. Unfortunately, Karen and Laura went shopping that day. This is how it works. I've incorporated rich and famous people. presidents of the United States of America. So, the Alexanders of the world, hey, simple. That's how it is. All right. So guess what it is? We played the game. Doesn't matter if you're he or she. Look in the mirror. The funniest thing you see is you, because that's what it is. You made a fool of yourself. Congratulations. I'm going to laugh at you. The bottom line is this is TikTok. This is social media. We get to play the game to win. Let's go back to topic. Topic is very simple. As we play, tap the screen, share the live, get to the link tree, understand link tree. You got corporations for free. You got books for free. You got all the pieces, and you got specials that'll talk to you for free. They'll hold your hand. They'll get you the process. So tell me about your credit score. Okay, tell me about credit score. Tell me about an LLC. Please tell me about LLC. The limited liability company. Tell me about it. Here we go. One simple. John, yes, I shall. She has a challenge of credit. Thank you. Get the book for free. Please read it for yourself. Download it, give it to everybody for free. Why not? Why not? Let's do that. What is our goal? The goal is to help people. That's the goal. What if, all right, you can listen to me on Saturday, 6 classes and I rebuild your life every step of the way. That's the goal, every step. So again, what do? I mean, it was nice having my yacht in my backyard. Where you park yours? See, I'm the guy that can prove everything I say, and most people are full of hooey. Not you, of course. This circus clowns, blah, blah, blah. It's simple. The yacht in the backyard, the race boat. What do? What did I do when I created what? It's simple. Winning the game of business, I wrote this when I was 14 and a half. What the blank did you do? I put it out there at 15. I invented Car Finder. At 16, I had $1 million worth in the bank, driving a Lamborghini at West Coast College. Again, what the hell did you do? See, there's always circus clowns everywhere. I'm the most verified person on the planet. So let's knock out the crap and get down to basics. Do you have an LLC, yes or no? Who's got an LLC? Tell me you have an LLC. Okay. What's the cost of Rapid Rescore? I don't know. All right. Do you want it to come with credit or not? Do you want 5,000 of credit or 10,000? Would you like me to build that for you, with you? Do you want my paralegal team to help you? Or you want Chris, one of the best reps we have, specialists we have, best rep we got, one of the top of the tops. He's actually coach. Coaches too much sometimes. We play the game. So we do this. So what we get to do is have some fun. So understand something. Our goal is very simple today. Okay. Rapid Rescore by itself is about $500. If you want 10,000 of credit, they're going to charge you more. See, what happens is this. If you do a Rapid Rescore and you push your score up, so you probably need some credit to reduce the debt ratio you have today because you're killing your score anyway. So Chris will talk to you. No problem. You got David, you got Lawrence. They want to talk to you now. 800-254-9506. On the left-hand side, you can tap the yellow square there, or the little dot. Tap it now. DM us. All right. info@rrfsllc.com. See, I'm here to help you. If you can focus on that, help you. Again, what are we going to do as we play this game to win? What time is your classes on Saturday? I start at 3:15 in the morning every day. All right. Every day I'm here live at 3:15. What does this mean? Every day for you, 3:15 in the morning, I go through a process to educate people about credit and their surface. From there, what do we do next? Okay. The next thing is classes on Saturday. First class on Saturday is an overview again like this, helping you. Then 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Write it down. Get your tablet and pen and write it down. So what do we have? All right. It's like even now today, you can tap the screen and share the live and have some fun. Subscribe as well. 7 o'clock is goal setting. We're going to spend about 2 hours on the whiteboard teaching you how to achieve your goals, and not 8 figures. That's crap. I mean, anybody who wants 8 figures to a 10,000, it's crap. I created my first $1 million. Hell, I was basically 15 and a half years old having fun because I sold a patent called Car Finder. Simple. First billion at 21. Hey, I'm verifiable. See, there's lots of hooey out there. But again, it's corporate structure as we play this game. All right, I have an S Corp established in 2000. It's fantastic. Okay. Now this is EZBNV. I'm sorry. There's no name, so I can't call you a name. It's just, hi, how you doing? Okay, let's do this. Here's 2017. Okay, that's a corporation. My first question, is it active? Are you owe any fees? California charges what? $800 to $1,000 franchise tax fee. So I don't know what state you're in. First of all, it has to be active. All right, it's an S Corp. Fantastic. S stands for single filing. You did a 1244 form. So understand, if you have an LLC, we'll talk about that as well. How it should be eventually become S anyway, and you make money. See, the S corporation is priceless. Why? You get to $3 million all right, to $5 million and no damn tax, almost no tax at all. So you and the corporation can file tax return together. Here's your problem with your LLC. Sorry to say. Okay, you named it after you. Okay, you're in Illinois, it's fantastic. Hi. Then you said active, fantastic. You named it after you probably, which is dumb number one. You named it what it does, dumb number two, and you actually let it do business, dumb number three. Here's our problem. Don't ever take anything personal. I just want to get you past go. That LLC you have, or if you had an LLC, fine. You have an S Corp. That S Corporation is filed on Secretary of State's website. Your S Corp today is online in your state. It's online right there. It's right there. It's online. So what does this mean? It's online. So that means everybody can see you're the officer. All right, you're the basically what? You're the officer, and what do you have? You're the founder. You're on the bank account. All right, you're going to have a problem. If they sue the LLC, they sue you. And if you marry, they sue your spouse too. The S Corporation filed you and the spouse as one tax return, single filing. S stands for, dumb and smart. Smart when you're making money. So here's what I would do if I was an S Corporation. Number one is the checklist. You ready for your checklist? I want to do part of it. Then I want you to talk to a specialist right away. Number one, it's active. You said that. Number two, does it have the tax ID? Number three, does the officers that's been current? Okay. Number four, does it have a bank account? Okay. So you understand something. Our specialists are going to go through the 10 steps with your S Corporation, 10 steps. Now, I don't want you to ever do business in the S Corp. I want to pause for a second. I want you to digest what I just said. I do not want your S Corp or any damn corporation to do business ever. 1984. I'm the king of satellite television, manufacturing, distribution, retail stores, $100 million. But I also, Shakey's Piece, I own 11 of those. Shopping centers, condos, 31 favors, ice creams, and Subway sandwiches. So I have all these pieces. They wanted me to pay one thing. Okay? Understand, they wanted me to pay one thing, a franchise tax fee. Hell no. Why would I do that? What do I pay a franchise tax fee for? Okay, I didn't like that. See, I have the LLC, C Corps, nonprofit, even a PC, professional corp. It's going to cost me $1 million too. Hell no. Sacramento. Can I file a division under a corporation and not pay franchise tax fee? I was told create a form, modify a form. Write it down. I modified a form. Back then it said husband and wife are partner. That's all it said. So your S corporation needs 18 divisions. Understand what this means. But again, it depends how much money you want to create. 18 divisions. So write down S Corporation, get your checklist, talk to a specialist now. All right, top the little yellow thing in the corner. That's all you have to do. DM us, info@rrfsllc.com, 800-254-9506. Talk to a specialist now. See, you want to get the goal. It's very simple. Here's the problem with all of you. I got LLCs here. No, whatever you have. Whatever your structure is today, there's a problem. You don't have a Experian, Treasury, and Equifax. This is the dumbest thing about what people do. You do not have the credit report that is Experian, Treasury, and Equifax that I established in 1987. I upset the damn system behind the scenes. So it's about time you get off your assets and do one thing. We need 18 divisions if you want to make 100,000 plus a day and a week and a month, a year. Understand something. If you're S Corporation, I set up the credit bureaus for it. I set up Experian, Treasury, and Equifax. Every division has its own credit file. If I have a division and I do it for whatever, it's like your S Corp. What do you do, S Corp? What is your actual business? Tell me what your business is, please. What are you, plumber, your roofer, or you got a trucker? 22% of the clients are truckers, or you want a retail store? What do you got? Tell me what you do. Come on. Tell me. Come on. Tell me what it does. Okay? See, it's like anything else. You have a choice. The choice is up to you. Okay? You do insurance. Fantastic. Okay? If you ever heard of 21st Century Insurance years ago, I saved their assets. They used every independent as an independent contractor. Independent contractor does not exist. It's a bunch of friggin' hooey. If they control your time, business card, and everything else, you schedule it as you're an employee. They got in trouble, all this 21st Century Insurance, and I had to rebuild that and save their assets. Rebuild it because they screwed up the way they did it. An independent contractor has to do what? They must be a corporation, period. They have to be a second or third party. It's not possible. So you do insurance. Do insurance as a division. You have it now. Watch what happens. You have this S Corp, you're an insurance, or there's a division. Now, the next thing is the insurance division makes money. Let's set up another division. Okay. I want you to basically buy a storage unit. Write it down. Come on, a storage unit. I want you to own a part of a storage unit. Hey, I was been talking about Bob. He got basically, we do out a storage unit before. Bob and I bought a storage unit. Well, my income from that storage unit into the corporation division process was $17,350 a month. So it's his. See, every one of you drive past your opportunity every damn day. I don't understand. You drive by the Wendy's, you should own it. You drive by the Jaguar, you should own it. The storage unit, the laundromat, the car wash, all these pieces of the apartment complex. Why the hell don't you own them? See, what's going to happen? You do insurance until you can't work anymore. You're getting older, slower, you're not as pretty as you used to be. Congratulations. Very simple. What happens is your insurance company is a division. Now you have a division and you're going to have a storage unit. That storage unit is going to create $3,000 to $10,000 a month. Forever. It's ridiculous. Why don't you own the piece that can keep you auto income the rest of your life? You don't work a storage unit. It's a management company. But again, I created auto income. And basically in 1987, I created the Puppet Master Club. That's why I created 39 million millionaire clients. I built 60 billion of credit for my clients over the years and myself. So I want you to have the S corporation, get it all done, a division for insurance, and quit naming it after you. Probably name the insurance company after you. I'm sorry, that should be a division, not a duck and a sheep. And then from there, the storage unit. See, the problem today, if your S corporation would sue, they sue your spouse. Now there's a problem in marriage. Now, marriage's problem is very simple. It's sex and money. It always has been, sex and money. No money, no honey. That's how it works. No money, no honey, you're on the couch. Enjoy that. You're on the couch. You pissed off the woman that's your queen and your peace, and that's what you did. Sorry, that's what happens to all of us. We don't do that anymore. So that's what you do. Call Chris, call Lawrence, call David in the back, 800-254-9506 now. See, the reality is you have a choice to change your life starting today. I'm going to hold your hand. If you get one of my books, hell, I'm going to read your damn book. I'm going to read it to you. I want to make sure you understand how this works. Sorry that you got, one of them got a box of books, all right, for $6,000 from Alex, the guy with the thing on his nose. I don't get it. But again, okay, the box was empty. $6,000 for books, and was going to read it to you? Hell, it should have come with a gold bar. Well, that's just the way it is, okay? As we play this game to win. Oh, the way over here now, okay? So I guess that we do this as well. So let's play the game to win is that we do this as well. All right. So again, responsible now. This is Shirley. Oh, that's for her. Okay, no problem. So that's an S corp. Tell me you have an LLC. What's an LLC? A limited liability company. How did the LLC get started? How did it get started? Okay. The LLC was off this sole proprietor. Then LLC, limited liability company, is what it was. So let's understand. If we have an LLC, C corp, S corp, or LLP, nonprofit, or PC, that's the categories they allowed to be a legal person. Your divisions. If you had 9 divisions under the corporation, that creates basically $100,000 of credit to the corp, and 9 more times, that's $1 million of credit. Your goal must equal your credit. If you want to make $1 million company, simple. Your credit must be $1 million. All right, credit must equal the goal. Credit must equal the goal. That's what you have to do. You have to repackage yourself and understand something. Today, the problem with some of you, you end up finding bankruptcy, which you don't need. That follows SSN and SS5 and SS4 is what it does. So we have the ability to play the game to win. That's how it works. So again, let's understand something, okay? As we focus, our goal at the end of the day is quit having reruns. And always remember God, family, and money is simple. And I'm online 6 days a week to hold your hand. And we can sing Kumbaya. We can have some fun, but it's up to you as well. So again, as we play this game to win. So let's understand. All right, so guess what? RR is the GOAT, okay? I hear that's, what's it again, my son?
Greatest of all time.
Greatest of all time. No, Jesus Christ is. Come on, people. God gave me the ability to have recall. I stutter once in a while. My IQ is off the friggin' charts, okay? I write with both hands and talk at the same time. That's just me. See, when I was in that coma as a kid, the problem is I got to be crippled for life. I made a promise. I asked Jesus to heal me as I crawled over to the pee-pee on the shag carpet. I walked back to the pee-pee. God heals and saves every day, but it's up to you. I made a promise while I was crawling on my belly that I'd help people for 50 years. This is my 50th year. Now understand something. We have the ability to change our life if we want to, if you want to. I think the problem you have is you. Sorry. I believe that's true. You are your first problem. If you don't repackage your life and understand rules and tools, you're never going to make it. So it's basically simple. So as we just do this, okay? So understand something. All right. So the line is basically streaming. So the setup. Now we've changed things on purpose because now I'm on TikTok, social media, 17 week. I have 60,000, 64,000 followers. I'm probably hit 70,000 this next week. What do we get to do? We're streaming now differently because Monday through what? Friday, I'm going to have Ray Reynolds, the Blueprint, all right, live, all right, the Blueprint live. It's simple. I love this. Isn't this beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? It's great. Ray Reynolds, the Blueprint live, because it's the blueprint as we do this as well. Because what we want to do is show you how to play the game. It's a blueprint. If you allow me on goal setting on Saturday, I'm going to give you a full blueprint to repackage your whole life. Family, all right, division process, all the pieces. I will show you how I created $1 million when I was a kid. Why? I wrote a patent. That's all I did. I invented Car Finder as an idea. I wanted the garage remote to beep when I want the horn to beep. I wanted to push the damn button to beep the horn in the car. I almost blew up the garage and the car at the same time. I'm setting up a patent, filing it. I'm a kid. I did this at 12 and a half years old. They send me a letter saying, hey, would you like $1 million? We'll license it. Do you realize that helps start GPS? Well, I used to get $2.68 per month, no, actually per unit. See, getting up to $1 million a day was easy for me because I know how to play the game. But that was 2006, 7, 8, 9. Understand? Then I died in a coma. So my first Lamborghini, understand? Watch this, okay? It's very simple. Here's my problem, okay? I built this, I did a car finder, no problem, got a check. I ended up living at 1074 Reading Avenue, Costa Mesa, 92626. These are not great people, but it's okay. What did I do? The man shows me the movie called Cannonball Run. Cannonball Run. Okay, do you see that car? Look at the damn car. Oh, wow. Look at the Lamborghini. All the kids were saying, because like 42 kids, they're saying, look at the girls. No. Look at the car. Hell, I got the car. I get the girls. It's all works. Car, girls, money, honey. How it works. It's always worked this way. So if you get the money, you get the honey. That's how it works. So I looked at the damn car. They're all looking at you. Hey, look at the girls. No. I bought my first Lamborghini from a damn auction. Then I had a problem. My biggest problem was me. I'm screwed up again. What did I do? I couldn't pick it up. I bought it when I was 14 and a half years old. You don't get this, do you? I'm 14 and a half years old. I went to an auction. And what did I do? I bid on the Lamborghini. I couldn't pick it up. It asked for a driver's license. Holy crap. What do I do? Oh, driving since I was 12 with no license. Anyway, I had a beard at 12. They couldn't figure out my age. What did I do? I remember Dan had a birth certificate in his jewelry box at the house I lived at. I borrowed it. Went to the DMV. I got a driver's license, pick up my Lamborghini. It's good. What happened? Here's Carl. Carl's just this guy, I'm sorry to say, it's like on the weekends, his poor wife, Joanne, is like, where's the husband? He's supposed to be working. No, he's got another girlfriend. It's like, find the husband. This is ridiculous. This man's a total blankety blank. But that's okay. That's just what she wanted to put up with, no problem. Now, I pull up in the Lamborghini. Understand, when we watched the movie Cannonball Run, he stopped the video. He said, shut up. He told me to shut up. Let the kids enjoy the movie. I'm a kid. I want to enjoy the movie too. No. We don't want to hear you. He called me a piece of, you know what? It wasn't nice of him. When I brought the Lamborghini home, it was funny because he's in the driveway. He's pulling up. I pull up my Lamborghini, open the doors. Who's that? Whose car's that? Where'd you get that car? I said, excuse me, wait for a second. I get in the car and I go, I get out and he goes, and look, I wish I had cameras back then. They didn't have cell phones back then. Okay. I mean, I'm 14 and a half years old. This is 1974. What the hell did you do in 74? Hell, I'm going to East Coast College at 14 years old because I got tested out for T-Week of junior high. It was funny. This man crapped his pants. Okay. He pissed me off and crapped his pants. I bought a Lamborghini from an auction. Hell yeah. But again, understand, I bought it through a corporation. See, back in the 70s and 80s, it was pretty simple. Corporations. I got LLCs, I got C Corps, I got S Corps. I even have a professional corp and all things we're doing. Simple. All right. What is the rapid refresh? Rapid refresh cuts to the chase, blocks your crap credit, pushes your scores up. It gives you the possibility of green lights. I mean, let's understand. Go back in time and find out rapid rescore for mortgage companies that I created in the 70s and 80s. I'm Ray Reynolds, the guy that created all this crap that you screwed up with because you didn't pay attention to me. But I've been teaching for 50 years in front of people. Where the hell you been? Rapid will block your crap today. Block the crap. Block. Push scores up. What does that do? It gives you the possibility to get a new card to reduce your debt to ratio. Don't let these circus clowns say, look what I did. I built your credit. I got your credit score. I get you 50 points, 100 points. Any ding dong today can make their credit report go up 100 points in 3 damn weeks. Easily. Don't let buy and they took your money. They told you what to do. Wow, I just did it for free. Reduce your debt to ratio. That's all you have to do. And the score goes up, up, and away. Rapid helps block crappy credit and pushes scores up faster. That's all it does. That's what they did for mortgage companies back then. Because people had escrows and they had to reduce their debt to ratio because they were jacked up. No one told them how to play and be prepared for the damn escrow anyway. There's that rhyming thing I do too. Isn't that fun? I rhyme all the time, even for you. Skippity dippity do. Let's have some fun. Why not? It's fun stuff. So understand, I do everything in corporations. Now understand something. All right, as I create all these pieces and rules and tools, I want to help people. All right, can I do rapid refresh on my own? No, there's a system that does it. That's like asking a spear, and can you rapid rescore by yourself? Go for it. I mean, I'm saying, I set it up for TRW. TRW became Aspiring in 96. They're using my damn system. And I helped create the idea in the first place. Go ahead. You can't do it yourself. Hell no. Okay. See, you just want an answer to basically do. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Most people want little answers and they're going through scrolling TikTok. Ooh, goody, goody, goody. That's crap. 90% of people scrolling basically is just a bunch of hooeys. Sorry, only 10 to 20% really want to change their lives. I'm only trying to gather the ones who really want to do some good and show up in a class on Saturday, 6 classes with me. That's how it works. Rapid blocks crap, pushes scores up, up, and away, and gives you a possibility of green lights to get more credit and reduce your debt to ratio. If you have the money in the bank, pay them down 29%. Increase your limits. Increase the limits or pay them down. That's all you can do. It's all you can do. So when you hire a credit repair, it's a bunch of crap. Okay? It's against federal law. Federal Trade Commission says flat out, credit repair cannot collect money up front, period. Look it up today, please. You must be a nonprofit organization, 501c3, and register with the Attorney General's office. This is a bunch of crap. These clowns saying, look what I did. They didn't do crap. They told you, oh, join my club. Join the school. Hell, I am the damn school. I've been teaching and preaching for 50 friggin' years. 6 days a week. What? 6 days a week. 6 days a week. Where the hell you been? It's your problem, not mine. So again, I'm willing to show up. Then show up, Robert. I'm willing to show up. Robert, show up if you want to change your life or go away. See, I don't need your money. You understand this? All right, I created my first billion at 21 years old. Structure, 2.6 billion, 26. It has not changed. It has not changed. Even when I died in a coma and they stole my 3.7 billion in structure, I rebuilt it again. I'm a damn puppet master. I control everything. I don't own a damn thing. I'm not dumb enough to put something in my name. That's called dumb. You're not dumb. You're just doing dumb because you follow circus clowns. Quit following the clowns. Quit following the clowns. Okay, what am I looking at?
Followers.
The followers. Fantastic.
New
Okay.
followers.
Well, we got new followers. Good. Please keep following because what's going to happen is you get to change your life. What does this mean? Saturday morning, I want you all day. I want you all damn day. I want a tablet in front of you, a pen ready to go, and your cards in front of you. I want to change your damn life. Is that okay? See, let's understand something. When I was donating my time to witness protection, that was fine. I met Ken Yarborough. He was CID, bodyguard for President Nixon. He became security chief at TRW. It was my idea behind the scenes, oldest card, 29% rule. I created the 29% rule, period. So you got to realize credit bureaus were started by inquiry based. Back then it was TRW, the report's wrong, Thomas Raymond Woolridge. That's what it stood for. You don't even know you've heard of TRW before. Became Aspiring in 96. When I created fast pay, quick pay, it's what they did. See, again, is let's say we rebuild your credit. Your goal is simple. Let's say you do it yourself. I'll teach you how to do it on your own. It's very simple. Again, utility bills must be automatic payment. Aspiring screwed up my program. I wrote fast pay, quick pay for TRW Aspiring, okay? They became Aspiring. Now they're taking utility bills and putting it on your report. Now it's 100% max. This is called dumb. I've never seen a dumb thing in my life. I created it for self-reporting. House, car, not for your utility bill. Today, your utility bill is going to be paperless and basically automatic payment because I said so. All your cards paid. All right, again, utility bill and what we have is very simple. What is the office phone number? 800-254-9506. Hey, tap the thing in the little corner, the yellow one. That's all you have to do. Okay, 800-254-9506. Talk to Chris, talk to Lawrence, talk to David now. See, you got to realize something. They can send you the links and all the pieces for the class on Saturday too. It's about time you hear someone for real. Okay, I bought my first Lamborghini as a freaking kid. When I basically had a divorce, what did I do? I was bored as hell. I bought 21 cars in a car collection. See, this problem we have. Okay, I'm a licensed pastor in California, by the way, and I have fun doing that. Let's understand something. As we play this game, I bought 21 cars in a collection. I was bored as hell. I like cars, but they're not mine. I got the keys. They belong to divisions. I'm not dumb enough to own some myself. Sorry. Can I create $1 billion structure? Hell yes. Why not? I did. Let's understand something. If I have a corporation or LLC, whatever piece you have, let's say I have 9 divisions across. Each division has 100,000 credit. What did I do? That's $1 million. Now I can turn around and get 10 cars. That's 10 million. Okay. Why don't you get my book called Buckets of Money? I had a problem in 1988. In 1988, I have 53 million of credit. 53 million of credit. See, in 87, I created the dashboard that allows tax ID. So all these pieces, timelines just follow what I did. It's what I did. But I had a problem. They went basically to shrinking my credit limits. I dissected every card and I loaned it out under C-191D. It allowed me to loan money at 10,000 a pop. That got 300,000 in notes. That's how I created my second friggin' $1 billion. Controlling $2.6 billion is fun. 2.2 billion in real estate when I was 26 years old. Hell yes, but it's not mine. I will never say I'm rich because that's dumb. I will never put something in my name because that's double dumb. Then you follow these stupid books out there about trust, the orange one and the yellow one. It's crap. Read it. It's got crap in the first 5 pages. It's ridiculous. Yes, you need an irrevocable trust, but you got to model yourself like a John D. Rockefeller. That's what he did in 34. But again, what are you going to do? Most of you have the same damn rerun every day. That's what you do. Stop it. Stop it. Repackage your life the right way. I'm sorry. You bring the pain home all the time. Why would you do that? You don't have to bring the pain home ever. Stop bringing the pain home. Never bring the pain home, but it's up to you. Again, what do you do? Simple. Okay, as you play this game, thanks. You're welcome. I understand. Mindy here's one of my administrators. She's great. She's a client. She's done great. I love this. I'm so proud of her. She got a corporation. She got divisions. She did a nonprofit. I taught her how to get the nonprofit exemption. Yeah. Most people trying 50,000. No, hell no. It's like you get in a corporation. What did you do? You paid some attorney who's practicing law, hasn't got it right yet. The attorney service, whatever you paid, the CPA. You didn't learn crap, diddly squat. If you don't learn for yourself, how are you going to do it? Most attorneys milk the retainer. You get disappointed. You just want to settle at the end of the day. It's crap. It's like the car situation. Your car shouldn't even be your car. I mean, this is the dumbest thing most people do. I got a car, register to me. All I think is dumb. Why? You get it above me, but they sue you. And then they sue your spouse too. Then you listen to, what I call basically howdy doody, the circus clown. Let's sell it to a trust. Hell no. No. I spent my message. All right. I would like to join you on Saturday meeting. Fantastic. Robert, all you have to do is call 800-254-9506. Very simple. Okay. So again, as Mindy's one of my minister, I can say, I get stuck. Sorry. I stutter once in a while. That's how it works. So the brain goes too fast. Both sides actually work. She's a monitor. Thank you. I was going to get there. Thank you. Okay. But what do we do? So if you can put up with the guy's got an IQ off the friggin' chart, talks to her both hands rock at the same time, but the IQ off the chart and what has recall, and he stutters once in a while, you're okay. Because that's what I do. You get to play with me. But why did I incorporate 3 presidents in the United States of America? Why did I incorporate Lakers, Clippers, and Dodgers and Angels? Why am I the largest registered agent in the world? Because I know what I'm doing. The blueprint of success. Every client has a nonprofit working in conjunction. Every rich and famous person. That's how it works. It always works that way. So again, you got an LLC. What is that? Tell me you got an LLC. Tell me you got an LLP. S Corp, C Corp, nonprofit. Please challenge the hell out of me. I am so friggin' bored. It's ridiculous. I've been bored teaching and preaching for 50 years. Why? My wife says, no one like you. Why not? Why don't they see it, believe it, and go get it? I've done it all my life. That's how it works. See, I was desperate. Do you know what it's like being used and abused as a kid? It sucks. You know what it's like eating out of a trash can? It sucks. You know what not having a mommy and daddy? That sucks. I had to look at one thing, God, family, money. I created my own because I had no one to help me. Nobody guided me. Nobody at all. God got me to the library all the time. You got choices. You got choices. So basically, you basically played the game and win. So as we play this game, we want to win the game. We want to win the game. Why not win? It's simple. Why do people have a problem? Yes, she had. Okay, why? Lack of knowledge. What do you listen to? You scroll and you're, look at this. Look at this clown. Look at this clown. Come on. Okay. I mean, you look at Carlton Dennis. I'm going to ride off my Rolex. No, you can't. I'm going to ride my haircut. No, you can't. Okay. I'm going to ride at the wedding. No, you can't. It's just crap. It's so much crap. It's ridiculous. And you believe these circus clowns. Howdy doody. Sell the car to the irrevocable trust. The irrevocable trust owns the assets. Your car registered to that. They sue the registered owners to the irrevocable trust. You lose all your assets. I've never seen someone dumb in my life. It's ridiculous. It kind of pisses me off. You got choices, people. You have choices. You could change your life today. Share the life, share the life, share the life. Email us, info@rrfsllc.com. Click the little yellow button in the left-hand corner. Click, click, click. DM us. In the link tree, free corporations. You pay your filing fee. Winning the credit game's there for free to help you not hire credit repair. Free. I've written 67 books, people. It's about time you pay attention. All right? The book for the kids. Starting out right. Everybody needs to know that. They have to know this. It's simple. Because your lack of knowledge is why you bring the pain home. If you play my way, you'd have safety credit of 71,000. You wouldn't bring the damn pain home. Because gold and platinum cards never fluctuate. They never basically go up and down if you max the sucker out. You max out a gold or platinum card, personal card, it won't bring your score down. Ever, ever, ever. You did that on your other damn cards. The problem is utilization killed you. You know what you're doing. Unfortunately, it's called crap. Sorry. It's called crap. So do yourself a favor. Let's repackage you first as CFO. Then let's take your entity, your corporation, or piece we have. Let's create division process. Division process, why? You can get to the $1 million dream. Very simple as we play this game. All right, basically simple as we do this. Understand. Rags to riches is very simple. Is it easy? Hell no. You want easy? I can't give you easy. All I know for me is born in a damn taxi. It sucked. Okay. On the way to Gardena Hospital. What happened? I put it in a trash can. That pissed me off. You understand? It pissed me off as a kid. I had to go to the library. I was given to Mrs. Hope to She Devil from Hell. She Devil from Hell. Every Wednesday I had a poker game. I'm listening. Here's Dan Blocker, Michael Landon. All right, what do you have? Ted Turner, Jane Fonda, and the Gunsmoke and Mr. Apostle producer, and all these people. Hey, Laker became a damn attorney. They said a corporation is a legal person. I wrote it down. Mrs. Hope called me a piece of what in the corner? Don't talk to that piece of in the corner. She called me that all the time, 1,000,000 times. You're from a different planet. You can't recall everything. Why are you doing that? Because I could. I just thought she was dumb. Sorry, this is me. So guess what? Going through hell. That's 7.5 years old. At 7, I'm in a damn coma. This is it's like crazy crap. Why? I ride a bicycle at 7 years old. And what did I do? It was Christmas Day. I didn't get a bicycle. I live in Delane Street in Torrance. I didn't get a bicycle. All right. Bert and Bart across the street did. Or Ronnie and Donnie got it. 2 double twins. They got bicycles. I'm looking at they do. I don't know how to ride a bike. I watch what they did. What they did, simple. I actually, brain-wise, I used to piss people all the time. I'd watch what you do and do it better than you. I used to piss people off all the damn time. So I asked, could I borrow a bike? They said, yeah, okay. No, I watched for 5 minutes. I should have watched for 7. See, I had a problem. On Delane Street, okay, Delane Street, there's this big damn hill. I ended up going 42 miles an hour, and my brake was my face. My face hit the curb. I'm in a damn coma. I didn't know where the brake was. I should have watched 2 more minutes. I screwed up. Now, in the coma, I can hear Joanne and Carl talking about $20. They wanted to save $20. See, the porcelain tooth would have been $20 more. They saved their $20. I got a silver tooth for 12 friggin' years. You know what it's like going to school in Watts, Torrance, and Long Beach? All right, with the silver tooth, and you have to learn to kick it around. You learn to kick it. Hell, I don't want to run. What happens? When I finally came from the coma, all right, D's are made. She rings the bell in my face. You got to go pee-pee, let me know, because you're crippled. My legs won't work. I am panicking. What am I doing? My legs won't work. I rang the bell to go pee-pee. Where she's at? She's in the pool area having a damn cigarette. She's an alcoholic. It's ridiculous. I got so much I need to go pee-pee. I can feel the pee-pee. I roll off the couch. I drag myself on the orange carpet, the orange shag carpet. I drag myself to the pee-pee. Do you know what it's like crawling on your belly, praying to God, begging him to let you walk again? Walk again. Jesus, let me walk, let me walk, let me walk. I prayed. I promised on the way to the PP, if I can walk again, I will help people for 50 years of my life. And that's what I did. I went PP, went back to the couch. They all freaked out. Let's go to the hospital. You're not supposed to walk. I've been to hell and back. I've been shot 3 times, knifed as well. You think this is a joke? It's ridiculous. Hey, I'm basically the person that God's basically let people use as an example. So again, my coma in 2009. Hey, I got 3.7 billion in my yachts in my backyard, and I got properties in Big Bear, houses. I got all this stuff, millions and billions of goodies. I died in a damn coma. The next day, after watching the fireworks on July 4th, 2009, I get to die. No. My tax attorney steals my 3.7 billion. The nurse asked my wife if I'm a damn donor. Are you kidding me? I don't know if it's a dream or what is going on. Given a choice, stay in peace or go back. And go back, simple. We now have to go to a house in Huntington Beach. Huntington Harbor, look at Portofino Cove. Look at the in-house with the big dock. That was my house, my dock. We'll go down Beach Boulevard. Now I'm going to walk with an oxygen tank. And that's what I'm doing. I'm walking with an oxygen tank. It sucks. My wife opens the garages. First, I'm looking for my end zone Ferrari. I'm looking for my Lamborghini and my S55 Mercedes. They're all going, where's one of my cars? I ran out of that car with the oxygen in my hand to the garage. What did I do? To the garage. A man says, get out of my house. I'm going to do what? I got to what? Again, helicopters, Coast Guard. Woo, woo, woo. Crap. Son of a biscuit. What I thought was a dream actually was real. He stole my $3.7 billion of structure. What would you do? What would you do with $1 million of credit today or cash, or they sold you $3.7 billion? What would you do? Tell me. I walk through the garage. I didn't know I was going to show this, but it's very simple. I have this in my pocket everywhere I go. Everywhere I go. Through the garage. They knew me as Mr. Karate and Mr. Lamborghini Ferrari guy. Okay. Well, guess what? On the floor was my daughter's booty. She just turned 18 last year. It's on the floor. So understand something. I've been to hell and back, but I fought through the pain. It's God, family, money, always, 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 always. My daughter's booty was on the floor. She's now almost going to be 19 this year, my 5th daughter. I have 5 girls and a boy, beautiful kids. But what did I do? I picked it up, put it in my pocket. I don't go anywhere without it. See, I have shitty days. I have crappy days just like every one of you. Doesn't matter if you got millions and billions, you get big problems. I got to look at that and remind myself she's more important than I am, more important than I am. So don't worry about you. I'll repackage you my way. I built $1 million of credit in 6 weeks. I had 3 divisions of me, 5 closet divisions, in 6 damn weeks. I bought my wife her next estate. Well, again, she's my queen. I got to take care of my queen because I'm the king of the castle. That's how it works. Your problem is you. Sorry. I think you should do one thing. Tap the live, share the live, share it. DM me, DM the yellow in the left-hand corner. Click it 1,000 times. 800-254-9506. 800-254-9506. Talk to Chris, talk to Lawrence, talk to Kelly, talk to Brandy, talk to someone, talk to Dave. What we get to do as well. Okay? So we got to understand something. See, the goal is get to the book. It's a link tree. Come on, it's free. I've written 67 books so far. And I like to give things for free all the time. Winning the game of credit is out there. It's so you don't have to hire credit repair flakes. Winning the game of credit. This is for you and the kids. This teaches the rules and tools you used to learn a long time ago in school. Free. You know, March 11th, okay, we went to the school. I passed out over 100 books. I spent thousands of dollars in my pocket to help the kids. I do it all the time. Give out the free books to the school and the teachers, no problem. That very night, you understand, this is my birthday week. On March 8th, I turned 66 years old. I've been teaching for 50 years. I was 16 when I released this, winning the game of business. So guess what? I made my promise to help people for 50 years. It's my last year. Get on live, get to my senior coaches. We come back that day, March 11th. What happens? Very simple. Some guy takes his big rocks and throws it through my window. These buildings have never been broken into. Steals 2 cameras. One belongs to Ryan, one of our guys in social media, and one that is purchased as well for the company. Steals the cameras worth $20,000. So you think you had a bad day? All right, birthday. All right, rock through the window. Daughter's flat tire. What happens next? I get her bank account hacked. Don't give me any crap. Then I got blocked on TikTok for 2 days. Then I just said, yeah. Doesn't matter if you have money. This world wants to kick your assets anyway. That's how it works. That's how it works. Your goal is simple. Tap the live, share the live, tap the little yellow thing in the corner. Why? DM me. Get the free bucks. Get the free bucks. All right. Info at what? RRFS, LLC.com. All right. LLC.com. We got to realize something. You can change your life if you want to. As you scroll through TikTok, man, look at this. Look at this. Stop it. Slow it down. Pay attention to the guy that's built millions and billions. It's going to hold your hand. I know you want to go to Grant, who just says, don't sell me the water. All right. He writes a book, gives you a book. He never read you the book. Alex books, what? Come on. Let's understand something. We can change our lives if you want to. It's very simple. If you want to. All right. Much reports and love to you and your determination. Sorry, I stuttered. And persistence. It's faith and persistence. Every thank you. But it's God, family, money. It has to be. Faith and persistence is all I got. At the end of the day, been shot 3 times. Hell, that doesn't. It burns like a son of a what? Crawl in your belly. I was praying to get them to my daughters. Shot in the shoulders. I'm praying to get my daughters, my kids. That's what kept me alive. So understand something. You think you had a what? A boo-boo? Give me a break. If I can build millions and billions, so can you. I'm a damn orphan. Okay, I'm a son of a biscuit. You understand? You got a choice to change your life if you want to. Saturday, 7 a.m. in the morning, you're stuck with me all day. If you go online at 3:15, I'm going to play with you too. I want you to understand. The problem you have today is your lack of knowledge. And all these circus clowns, they're not helping you. They want you to spend money. Hell, I want you to get to know me first. I don't want your money. I want you to get to know me first, see if I can help you. Then I want to help you. That's how it works. Get to know somebody first. All right, we haven't had the first date yet. Come on. We get to play my way because your way sucks. Sorry, I've been saying it for 50 years. My way works, your way sucks. It's just the truth. I can rebuild anybody to million to billion. What would you do with $1 million today? I hand you $1 million of cash right now. What are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with it? Okay? I'm by asking now, stop. What are you going to do with it? Come on. All right? You say, now you think of you. You think of you. Stop it. The $1 million, if I gave you today, flat out, you put it in a corporation because you put it in the bank here to pay interest. You'd borrow against the damn thing first before you spent it. You reference 3 times 5. Do you realize $1 million in the bank turns into $15 million of lines of credit? $15 million. You can buy the world. I've taught people to do this for 50 years. It's up to you to learn to play my way because, again, your way sucks. Sorry. I think it's true. So what do? You tap the little gold thing in the left-hand corner. Tap. You DM. You get the free goodies. You get stuck with Ray Reynolds, the Godfather Credit. Hey, I got the nickname going to KNX. I had a radio show literally for over 30 plus years in KNX and on the shows all the time. I used to do things with George Putnam. You've never heard of him, huh? Dave Ramsey. Nah, Dave Ramsey's a joke. I'm sorry. He's been lying, I think, to his whole life. I can show you finances thing. Be broke, but I got money. Now what? I finance it out. Now we're $300 million. Yeah. He talks about his $15 million building that he finances. If they sued the LLC, they just filed bankruptcy. Okay. But then you're part of the LLC. Do you realize what happens right now? LLCs are being tracked right now in multiple states because they want to find out where you're incorporated your state. And when you file your taxes, you're out of state. What is this? They're going to come knock on your door and audit you. That's how it works. So guess what? So as we play this game, we play to win. All right. Like the live, share the live. That's great. Fantastic. What do we get to do today? The ultimate goes to help every one of you. So let's do a couple things. Let's revisit one more time. Okay. But one more time. Linktree has Articles Corporation. Linktree, SS5, SSN 1040. Linktree 1120. Linktree books, free. Linktree, get through the process. Articles of Corporation are free. You pay a little filing fee. 800-254-9506. 800-254-9506. What do? You DM me. You share the live. You info at rrfsllc.com. Info at rrfsllc.com. You have the ability to change your life. I can't force you to do it, but spend the day with Ray if you want to. At the end of the day, I want to change the world. I invent products all the time. Always have, always will. I write books all the time. All right. I get up at 1:45 every morning. I need my 3 or 4 hours sleep. That's it. That's all I've ever needed. And that's how it works for me. play the game to business. Because if you don't learn to play the game, you're never going to win. You're 40, 50, 60, 70 years old, even younger. You're not winning the game. You have your life being stressed out. Stop it. Let's build $1 million of credit. Let's play, and let's play my way, because your way sucks. Sorry. That's what I believe. So as we do this. All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I want you again, Linktree, 800-254-9506. I want you to realize this is basically simple. It is a Ray Reynolds Live Blueprint Live. Ray Reynolds Blueprint Live. That's what it is. Changing your life, changing the world, starting today with you. Saturday, you spend all day with Ray. Tomorrow, you spend time with me, too. You understand? Call the number 800-254-9506. Talk to Lawrence, talk to David, talk to Chris, talk to Brandy, talk to Kelly, talk to George, talk to somebody. They're going to interview and ask you 12 questions. But again, what do you get to do? You get to change your life. Understand, if you get my books anytime, what's going to happen? You're stuck with me. I'm going to read it to you. I'm going to hold your hand. Nobody on planet Earth that I know of have helped people for 6 days a week, all right, 5 times a week, twice a day, Monday through Friday, 6 classes on Saturday. Teach them how to do what? Make millions and billions. But you don't make the money. You're a puppet master. The corporation makes the money in divisions. You buy what? A Wendy's restaurant, a Jack in the Box, a storage unit, laundromat, car wash. I wrote books on this 47 years ago. What's wrong with you? So again, we're going to do our best. God does the rest. Amen to that too. Please never forget the end of the day. It's very simple. God loves us all.
Goes to different lives.
Yeah.
So you can turn that